Did you know that surströmming is considered one of the most disgusting foods in the world? It's a fermented Nordic fish, famous for its extremely strong odor. Before we start with an hour of fun facts, don't forget to subscribe to Zarpado. Cheeseye is no ordinary panda. He sports a brown and white suit that makes him look like he's from another dimension. While his cousins dress in black and white, he defies panda fashion with his own style. His unique color is due to a rare genetic mutation, a true gift of nature. Between bamboo and mountains, Cheeseye struts like a furry and exclusive celebrity. Snakes are incredibly adept at climbing trees, despite not having legs. They achieve this by wrapping parts of their bodies around the trunk, alternating between holding on and moving forward. This movement allows them to adapt to the thickness and shape of the tree, climbing with surprising agility to reach the top. Calvin Klein's obsession for men perfume has an unexpected effect on tigers and leopards. It attracts them. Filmmakers have discovered that its scent sparks the curiosity of these big cats, allowing them to capture stunning images. Used in documentaries, this trick helps bring the animals closer to the cameras, creating unique shots of their majesty. The rural sports of the Basque country, known as Harry Karolak, are based on traditional activities such as chopping wood or lifting stones, testing the strength and endurance of competitors. One of the most notable events is Harry Yasatsa, where participants lift stones from the ground to their shoulders without any tools. Another iconic sport is Escora Proba, which involves chopping logs with an axe, a skill that originated in Basque forges to produce charcoal. Nissan has innovated in the world of office chairs, creating models that automatically adjust to their original position with just a clap. Using the same technology used in autonomous vehicles, these chairs feature motorized wheels and a Wi-Fi system that allows for precise adjustment. Equipped with cameras that track their location, the chairs automatically reposition themselves after a meeting, offering a unique experience in the workplace. During a flight to Daegu, South Korea, a passenger accidentally opened the emergency exit, causing a gust of air that made it difficult for passengers to breathe. Although the incident caused chaos on board, the crew managed to make a safe landing. This incident raised questions about in-flight safety procedures. In Sweden, McDonald's surprised the world by creating the McHive, the smallest restaurant on the planet, and it's for bees. This hive, shaped like a mini McDonald's, includes signs, tiny tables, and even a scaled-down McDrive. Surrounded by grass and wildflowers, it's part of a campaign to protect these vital pollinators. Didi Senft, the famous devil of the Tour de France, has turned his peculiar costume into a symbol of the event. Every year, this eccentric German fan races alongside cyclists in the mountains in his red suit and horns, displaying his passion for cycling. His appearance in the race has become a ritual, and his story is full of curious anecdotes, such as his inspiration from the Flamme Rouge and his ability to jump over anyone. In 2010, Jordan Romero broke all records by conquering Mount Everest at the age of 13, becoming the youngest person to reach the summit. His feat challenged the belief that youth is an impediment to achieving great things. Every year on the majestic Mount Bromo, the people of East Java celebrate the Hindu festival of Yajna Kasada, a tradition filled with color and ritual. The Tengris community offers the volcano a variety of offerings, ranging from fruits and flowers to animals such as goats and birds. The ceremony culminates when these offerings are thrown into the crater, a symbolic way of asking for protection and blessings from God and the ancestors. In Singapore, some trains have windows that magically darken themselves when they pass through upscale neighborhoods. The reason? To protect the privacy of those living in these exclusive areas, warding off prying eyes. When crossing these areas, the windows instantly become opaque, as if the train were discreetly winking. Newfoundland dogs, true heroes of the water, are designed to save lives with their courage and skill. With webbed feet that make them exceptional swimmers and a waterproof coat that protects them from the cold, these giant canines brave turbulent waters without fear. Their sturdy weight and natural rescue instinct make them the perfect companions in emergency situations. Whether in the ocean or a lake, their ability to swim long distances and save lives has made them legendary. Imagine a tree that generates energy. But it's not just any tree. It's a wind tree, a French invention that mimics the shape of a real tree, with a steel trunk and leaves that function like tiny wind turbines. These trees can generate energy even with gentle breezes, as low as 5 miles per hour. Perfect for cities where they harness urban air currents and produce renewable energy without taking up much space. Valkyrie is an incredibly advanced robot, created by NASA to work in extreme space environments or in the aftermath of disasters. Standing about 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighing around 300 pounds, this android can handle dangerous tasks thanks to its robust electric design. Inspired by Norse mythological figures, it has been refined since its debut in the DARPA Robotics Challenge and now features advanced sensors and long-lasting battery life. Its ability to manipulate objects and move with precision makes it a vital tool for high-risk missions. Eric Franklin, an American artist, is known for his stunning crystal skulls and skeletons that emit a mesmerizing glow in the dark. He uses borosilicate glass filled with ionized krypton, giving it a glow similar to neon lights. Each work is carefully shaped and assembled to capture a unique beauty, highlighted by the lights they incorporate. Stan Hurd, a large-scale artist, transformed a field in Minnesota into a monumental work by recreating Van Gogh's famous painting Olive Trees. This 6-month project was sponsored by the Minneapolis Institute of Art and can be admired from the air near the city's airport. Using native plants and materials, Hurd spent weeks mowing, digging, and planting, bringing to life a natural version of the painting. The bunch of balloons is a revolutionary gadget that can fill up to 100 water balloons in just 1 minute. Connected to a faucet, it makes it easy to inflate multiple balloons at once, making it the perfect choice for parties and events. The balloons are self-sealing, eliminating the need for tying them, and are made from eco-friendly materials like recycled plastic and natural rubber. A quick and efficient way to set up a water fight or decorate your party. Ibrahim Yücel, a Turkish man, decided to end his cigarette addiction in a rather extreme way. He locked his head in a cage. Made from 40 meters of copper, the cage has a structure inspired by motorcycle helmets, and only his wife has the key, which she takes from him during meals. This unusual strategy was his way of avoiding the temptation of tobacco after more than 20 years of smoking. Chewy is a sloth who transformed the lives of a Venezuelan family. It all started when they found him nearly dead from an electric shock, and they decided to save him. After his recovery, they adopted him and, inspired by his story, founded a sloth rescue center in Venezuela. Thus, Chewy not only had a second chance, but also helped others like him. On July 31, 2023, the Bright Zoo in Limestone, Tennessee, welcomed a unique, unspotted giraffe. This solid-colored reticulated giraffe is considered the only living giraffe of its kind. To make it even more special, the zoo held a name contest on its Facebook page, and Kaipiki, which means unique in Swahili, was the winning name. A total of 40,000 people participated in the voting. High on a cliff in Bali, an old Boeing 737 found a new life as the private jet villa, a luxury hotel overlooking the sea. Since March 2023, it offers 2 bedrooms with king-size beds, luxurious bathrooms, and even a private plunge pool under the plane's wings. It's located in Uluwatu, directly overlooking Nyang Beach. Sleeping on a plane has never been so glamorous. A stray cat named Bob changed the life of a struggling musician and eventually became famous. He turned up injured in 2007, just as James Bone was battling addiction, and together they rescued each other. The story was so moving that it inspired a book, a movie, and even a statue in London. A real hairy hero. Achieving the purple color in ancient times was an art, an exhausting work. Thousands of murex snails were needed, which were collected one by one from the shores of the Mediterranean. Then, a tiny gland containing a yellowish liquid was extracted. This liquid, when exposed to the sun, oxidized and turned purple over time. The smell was terrible, the process was slow, and the resulting amount of dye was minimal. Therefore, only the richest and most powerful could afford to wear it. The world record for spraying water from the mouth is 5 minutes and 51.88 seconds, achieved by Ma Hui of China on January 24, 2024. Ma broke the previous record of 56.36 seconds, set in 2016 by Ethiopian Kiribul Yilma. Masim Havrilenko, from Ukraine, has revolutionized the world of accessories by creating sunglasses made from recycled coffee grounds. With this innovative proposal, she combines design and sustainability, transforming waste into an elegant and eco-friendly product. Her project not only highlights conscious fashion, but also the reuse of natural resources that would otherwise be discarded. The Novi Okerville, an imposing skyscraper in Kudrovo, Russia, is home to between 18,000 and 20,000 people. With 3,780 apartments spread across its 25 floors, it offers a huge space for a large community. This modern residential complex stands out not only for its size, but also for its innovative architectural design. In Germany, you can get a banknote worth €0. Although it can't be used to buy anything, this unusual souvenir has holograms, a serial number, and even a watermark just like the real thing. It costs €2.50 and has become a collector's item due to its authentic appearance and ironic touch. In the heart of Chilean Patagonia, Lake General Carrera holds a treasure sculpted by time, the marble chapels. These caves, carved by millennia of water, resemble floating temples on turquoise waters. Their hypnotic beauty makes this corner a dream destination for nature and photography lovers. Courchevel Airfield in the French Alps challenges pilots with its short runway of just 1,761 feet and an 18.66% incline. Sitting at about 6,585 feet above sea level, this unlit airport adds an extra layer of risk to landings, especially when fog rolls in. It's a true test of skill for those daring enough to land at this unique alpine destination. In Japan, thousands of young people choose total isolation, turning their bedrooms into refugees from the outside world. They reject social contact, sometimes for years, and this trend has led more than 1 million people to live in complete solitude. The phenomenon, known as hikikomori, is a challenge for society, which struggles to understand the causes and find solutions to this extreme isolation. In Pakistan, triple-decker buses don't just transport people, they also dazzle like works of art on wheels. With bright colors, detailed patterns, and cultural touches everywhere, they look like something straight out of a mobile gallery. Some even have living room-like interiors, where traveling feels like home. With capacity for 44 passengers, they combine tradition, comfort, and style like no other. In 2018, Denise Muller-Karanek hopped on a bicycle and broke all boundaries, reaching a mind-blowing 184.7 miles per hour on the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah. She wasn't just pedaling, She followed a special car that cut through the wind, a feat worthy of superheroes. Arnav Kapoor, an innovative student, has created Alter Ego, a revolutionary device that allows you to interact with machines solely through thought. This portable, non-invasive gadget detects the neuromuscular signals generated when you think about speaking, converting them into commands that machines can understand. With Alter Ego, users can perform tasks like math or Google searches without having to speak out loud, all thanks to the power of their mind. Manuel Corrales, known as Bandera Luna, transformed his life by uploading a video to social media. After 35 years as a waiter in luxury restaurants, his daughter filmed him pouring a glass of wine, and within 24 hours, the video reached more than 2 million views. This unexpected success opened doors for him throughout Spain, and now, in addition to working in prestigious restaurants, he runs his own hospitality academy, sharing his unique art of customer service. Nicole Smith-Ludwig, an Emirates flight attendant and professional skydiver, performed a spectacular feat by climbing onto the antenna of the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. As an A380 aircraft circled around her, Nicole bravely posed on a tiny platform to film a commercial. The scene, although incredible, was completely real and demonstrated her skill and courage in an extremely risky environment. Bruce Gilden is a photographer known for his bold, no-holds-barred style, in which he fires a flash directly into his subjects' faces without asking permission. His technique provokes unexpected reactions, such as surprise or fear, capturing a raw view of society. Although his approach is controversial, many appreciate the intensity and authenticity he achieves in his portraits. In 2017, a creative Samsung commercial titled Ostrich won 7 awards at the Clio Awards, including a Gold for short film. The story follows an ostrich who, using a Gear VR headset, manages to fly in a virtual simulator. The commercial stood out for its originality and won awards in categories such as direction, cinematography, animation, and visual effects. In Takikawa, Japan, wolf-like robots have been deployed to prevent bear encounters in neighborhoods. Although not technologically complex, their furry design and roar simulate a danger to bears, helping to maintain safety. These solar-powered devices, with glowing eyes and a fierce expression, have become a creative solution to dealing with wild animals. Papacolia Beach, or Mahana Green Beach, in Hawaii, is a rare gem with green sand. This unique phenomenon occurs thanks to olivine, a volcanic mineral found in the region. It's one of the few green sand beaches in the world, and its unusual landscape attracts tourists seeking a different experience. Meet Patsy, the pizza robot revolutionizing the kitchen. This automated device prepares 80 pizzas per hour, replicating the techniques of renowned chefs in just minutes. Developed by 28 engineers in the Patsy Pizzeria in Paris, after 7 years of work, this robot kneads, shapes, and bakes without the need for human hands. It only needs help cutting the ingredients. The future of pizza is here, and it has a name. Hans Steininger, known for his 5'4" beard, never imagined that his most notable feature would lead to his downfall. In 1567, while fleeing a fire, he tripped over his own beard, causing a fatal fall. What should have been a quick escape ended in tragedy, with his beard being the cause of his unexpected fate. The Chinese vampire deer is a fascinating species, antlerless and with long tusks that give it a unique appearance. It is found in the forests and mountains of China and Korea, but faces serious danger of extinction. Habitat destruction and illegal hunting threaten its survival, putting this incredible animal at risk. The abalone, or abalone, is on the brink of extinction due to overexploitation, especially due to high demand in Asia. In the United Kingdom, Restrictions have been imposed to protect this critically endangered species. Overfishing has drastically reduced its population, putting its long-term existence at risk. In the Snyder Cut, many scenes featuring superheroes like Aquaman were filmed using green screens and harnesses, allowing for spectacular movements and stunning visual effects. These advanced filming techniques facilitated the creation of breathtaking action scenes in virtual environments. In the remote Swiss Alps, when a cow needs urgent medical attention, it doesn't matter how far away it is. A helicopter takes it directly to the vet. This curious and efficient method ensures that even the most isolated animals receive the rapid care essential to their health. It's an example of how technology and love for animals come together in rural areas. China has designed specialized firefighting drones, which feature thermal sensors and are operated remotely. These innovative devices are ideal for fighting fires in hard-to-reach places, minimizing the risk to firefighters. Equipped with sensor-activated hoses, they can carry up to 150 liters of fire-retardant foam and feature high-resolution cameras with up to 10x zoom. At the University of Canterbury, New Zealand, civil engineering students are participating in a unique challenge, designing a bridge that can support the weight of 2 people but collapse under the influence of a third. This annual event has become an exciting tradition where the key to success is achieving a lightweight yet strong structure. The competition rewards creativity and efficient bridge design. In Busan, South Korea, tourists can enjoy an unparalleled aerial tour aboard the Sky Capsule. This system offers panoramic capsules that glide smoothly at just 3 miles per hour, providing a peaceful and spectacular view of the ocean. It's a relaxing way to take in the coastal scenery at a slow pace, gently floating through the air. Limited footage found in Japan when the sky thunders with a Yonshaku Dama. It's not just a firework. It's a colossal explosion weighing over 925 pounds that lights up the sky. When it bursts, its brilliance expands over half a mile, leaving everyone in awe. Fingernails are like sprinters, growing almost twice as fast as toenails. The secret? More movement, better circulation, and constant use keep them active. While your hands are hopping around, your feet take things a little easier. Hugh Jackman, famous for playing Wolverine in X-Men, is also an incredible singer and dancer. His talent transcends cinema, having shown on the stage with roles in plays like Man of La Mancha and Les Miserables. A true multifaceted artist who dazzles both on screen and on stage. Don't let your inner child fade away. Try the Scream Chicken Challenge on TikTok, a fun game that will test your courage and laughter. The goal is simple. Scream as loud as possible to activate the effect and complete the mission. Do you dare? Tell me in the comments how it went. Mario, a Chilean inventor from Chimbarongo, has created the world's smallest spinning top, and it dances by itself. He's currently vying for the Guinness World Record with his incredible creation. In 1988, Michael Jordan stunned the world with an incredible leap that kept him in the air for more than a second, much longer than the average human jump. This historic NBA moment was measured and recognized as the highest vertical leap recorded in the league, reaching an impressive 4 feet. The jump, which lasted approximately 0.92 seconds, remains a tough benchmark to surpass in basketball. Eliana Ortega, an Ecuadorian immigrant in New York, arrived without a job or English skills, but found a unique way to excel, removing lice. With hard work and dedication, she founded her company, Larger Than Lice, becoming an expert in eradicating these parasites. Today, she earns up to $3,000 a day and has worked with celebrities and political families. Her story is an example of how, with creativity and hard work, it is possible to transform a difficulty into a successful opportunity. The skinny guinea pig, known for its hairlessness, is a unique breed created through genetic crossbreeding. In 1978, a Canadian laboratory crossed common guinea pigs with a hairless variety, resulting in a spontaneous genetic mutation. This experiment resulted in an unusual pet that has captured the attention of animal lovers. Meet Loki, the Rottweiler who became an honorary dogter. At 5 years old, this incredible therapy dog graduated from the University of Maryland and began comforting hospital patients, especially those affected by the pandemic. Adopted as his owner was starting college, Loki completed his training to be an essential companion in difficult times, a dog with a college degree and a whole lot of empathy. In Italy, a luxury restaurant has created a dessert as unusual as it is unique: fried air. This unusual delicacy is made with fried tapioca skin and bathed in ozone gas, creating an ethereal texture. It's served like cotton candy in the shape of a cloud, with a touch of blue salt and vinegar. Natalia Kuznetsova, recognized as the most muscular woman in the world, weighs around 198 pounds and has excelled in bodybuilding. Because of her impressive physique, she has even competed in men's categories, going head-to-head with some of the world's top athletes. Her dedication and intense training have helped her break barriers in a sport traditionally dominated by men. Armadillos have a curious way of increasing their family size. 4 identical offspring are always born. This is due to a unique phenomenon where a single embryo divides into 4 parts, creating offspring with the same genetic information. Instead of a diverse litter, everything is serial reproduction, ensuring that each offspring shares the same characteristics. In 2015, a group of elderly men carried out a daring break-in at the Hatton Garden Safe Deposit Limited Vault in London, making off with jewelry, money, and precious metals. The loot, valued at nearly £14 million, was equivalent to approximately $21 million. This robbery, carried out by an unusual gang, shocked the world due to the cunning and age of the criminals. On beaches in places like South Africa and Australia, a thick, dark foam sometimes appears, covering the shore like whipped sea cream. This phenomenon forms when the waves mix microalgae and marine debris, while the wind churns everything like a natural blender. Although it's usually harmless, beaches in some areas of Australia have been closed due to a more suspicious version, associated with dead fish and an outbreak of the flu. Investigations are ongoing to discover what this mysterious foam hides. White-tailed deer have such a keen sense of smell that they can detect odors from over a kilometer away. This ability is key to avoiding predators and finding food or other deer. Their excellent sense of smell makes them masters of evasion and allows them to adapt perfectly to their environment. Thanks to this skill, they are able to remain alert to any threat. In 2010, a monkey with a peculiar characteristic was discovered in Burma. It sneezes when it rains. This strange reaction is due to the monkey's lack of a prominent nose, unlike other primates. Its unusual face and unique anatomy make this monkey a fascinating species. Livia is a peculiar town in Spain that, surprisingly, is surrounded by French territory. Although it is located in the heart of France, it is still part of Spain, making it a curious enclave. Cracking an egg underwater isn't the same as cracking it in the air. At first, the pressure keeps it intact as if nothing were happening, but only for a few seconds. Then, the gelatinous chaos slowly breaks free. It's a visual trick that demonstrates how water can slow down even breakfast. The Wonderpus octopus, native to the Philippines, is a true artist of nocturnal disguise. It blends in with its soft colors, but if it feels threatened, it transforms into an explosion of reds and oranges. Its talent for changing its appearance makes it a true ocean ninja. Square waves or cross waves occur when 2 ocean currents meet directly, creating turbulent and difficult-to-predict seas. This phenomenon generates disorderly waves and erratic currents, which can put both boats and swimmers at risk. The unpredictability of this phenomenon makes it extremely difficult to navigate or swim safely. Miriam, a 67-year-old Colombian, has turned gossip into a source of income that has allowed her to buy 2 houses. In his business, gossip sells for between 5,000 and 10,000 pesos, and the juiciest can generate more than 500,000. Every afternoon, he sits at the door of his house, where neighbors come looking for the latest rumors. In Shanghai, the Bund Finance Center is an art and culture building inspired by theater curtains. Its unique design includes 3 layers of vertical stainless steel pipes that slowly rotate every 2 hours, creating a constantly moving facade. Although the pipes look similar to an organ, they produce no sound when they rotate. This fascinating movement, which occurs from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., turns the building into a visual spectacle. The Acento Pro robot looks like something out of a science fiction movie. It patrols alone, delivers packages, and keeps watch like a pro. Thanks to its cameras and LiDAR sensors, it moves completely autonomously and reaches speeds of up to 7.5 miles per hour. It looks like a robot on wheels, technology with style and speed. Before roaring into the Mexican GP, Checo Perez and Max Verstappen swapped their helmets for tortillas. They competed in the Tortilla Challenge, holding back laughter with water in their mouths while hilariously slapping each other with tortillas. The living cocoon coffin looks like something out of an ecological fairy tale. It's made of mushrooms and decomposes in just 45 days. Made with mycelium and recycled hemp, it helps cleanse toxins and returns the body to the earth naturally. It's like a final green hug for the planet, sustainable even in death. In 2023, Uber revolutionized express deliveries with its helicopter service in the United States. This innovative system allows products to be delivered in record time, ideal for busy areas. Currently, the cities of Dallas and Los Angeles are the main beneficiaries of this aerial service, taking convenience to new heights. Talking to the toilet is now possible. At CES, they unveiled a futuristic toilet that responds to your voice and works well with Alexa and Google. It opens and closes the lid automatically, cleans you with a bidet, dries you with warm air, and even disinfects with UV light, all without lifting a finger. In Amsterdam, bicycles are a common sight in the canals, but they also often end up there by accident. To rescue them, special boats are used to pull the bicycles from the water. Every year, thousands of these bicycles are recovered, making the process routine for local authorities. Red pandas are sensitive to heat and struggle to maintain their body temperature in hot climates. During heat waves, conservation centers offer them ice blocks to help them cool down. This strategy helps them better withstand high temperatures. Due to their vulnerability, these animals require special attention for their well-being in hot climates. The horned walnut caterpillar, with its orange spines, can reach 15 centimeters in length as an adult. Despite its fearsome appearance, it is not dangerous to humans. Its appearance is a clear example of how nature uses mimicry to deter predators and protect itself. Tatsuya Tanaka, a talented Japanese artist, has spent over 10 years creating stunning miniature scenes depicting everyday moments. Using common objects, he transforms the mundane into something magical and surprising. His project, which he publishes daily, has captivated thousands, showing how imagination and attention to detail can transform reality. For over 30 years, the United States has held one of the world's most unusual contests, the Ugliest Dog Contest. But it's not about making fun of it, it's about celebrating the uniqueness and specialness of each pet. Dogs with lolling tongues, crazy hair, or clubbed legs parade proudly, proving that beauty can also be found in the unusual. During the filming of Troy, Brad Pitt and Eric Bana made a bet of $50 for every real blow they landed during the fight scenes. This competition added an extra touch of excitement to the work, but what seemed like a joke turned into something much more intense. At the end of filming, one of the actors ended up paying $750, as the scene turned out to be more violent than either had anticipated. Amaury Guichon is a French-Swiss master pastry chef and chocolatier who takes baking to the next level, transforming desserts into stunning edible sculptures. His ability to merge art and cuisine has earned him international fame, and he is known as the King of Chocolate. Anthony Hopkins won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs, despite his screen time being only 16 minutes and 20 seconds. This role, although brief, left an indelible mark on film history, becoming one of the most memorable performances. China has developed Gravity 1, the world's most powerful solid propulsion rocket, measuring an impressive 98 feet in length. Capable of carrying up to 14,300 pounds into low Earth orbit, this breakthrough marks a major leap in space technology. The rocket clearly reflects China's rapid progress in its ambitious aerospace exploration and development efforts. Breathing through the nose is much healthier, as it filters and humidifies the air before it reaches the lungs. Breathing through the mouth can cause problems such as cavities, dry mouth, and jawbone disorders. The nose functions as a natural filter that protects the airways from impurities and dryness. The white rhinoceros, despite its name, has grayish skin. The term white comes from a mistranslation of the Afrikaans word wide, which refers to its wide snout, not its color. This misunderstanding persists to this day, but it doesn't change its impressive size, making it one of the largest animals on the planet. Despite its enormous size, its demeanor is surprisingly calm. In the Chinese city of Jinan, some gas stations have automated robots capable of filling up vehicles' tanks without human intervention. The process begins when the driver sends a request from their mobile phone, allowing for a faster and more efficient experience. High in the Bavarian mountains of Germany stands Neuschwanstein Castle, a fairy tale gem that served as the muse for Disney's castle. Its silhouette seems like something out of a dream, with towers that touch the clouds and halls worthy of princesses and dragons. Isla Mujeres owes its name to the mysterious female figures that the first explorers found upon arrival, dedicated to ancient Mayan goddesses. Today, this corner of Mexico combines ancient history with idyllic beaches. Chickens have an underappreciated superpower. They can move their bodies in all directions without their heads moving in the slightest. It's as if they have an internal stabilizer worthy of the most advanced technology. Whether they walk, jump, or turn, their gaze remains fixed. The quetzal, a symbol of freedom and natural heritage, is also Guatemala's official currency. This bird, considered a national treasure, inspires the name of the currency, which reflects the country's biodiversity and culture. Admired for its beauty, the quetzal has become an icon that represents Guatemalan identity. Jeff Bezos' Gulfstream G700 is a luxury private jet that can carry up to 19 people in maximum comfort. Powered by Rolls-Royce engines, it delivers outstanding performance and impressive efficiency on long-haul flights. With the ability to fly over 3,700 miles without refueling, it easily covers international distances non-stop. Buzz Lightyear, the hero of Toy Story, was named after Buzz Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon. This nod to space exploration highlights the character's connection to the cosmos and courage, just like the astronaut. His bravery and daring throughout the film reflect Aldrin's characteristics, creating a character inspired by adventure and discovery. Elephants typically sleep standing up, relying on their sturdy legs for stability while resting. However, when they are exhausted and surrounded by their herd, they lie down for a deeper sleep. A rare video showed a herd of elephants resting in this vulnerable state, revealing a little-known side of these majestic animals. Despite their name and appearance, koalas are not bears, but marsupials closely related to kangaroos and wombats. Their diet is based almost entirely on eucalyptus leaves, which provide most of their nutrition. Native to Australia, koalas have distinctive features that make them unique within the marsupial group. Kalmykia, an autonomous republic in Russia, is the only place in Europe where Buddhism is considered the official religion. In a region dominated by other beliefs, this uniqueness stands out and showcases a rich religious diversity. The Kalmyk community strongly adheres to their faith, which permeates their customs and traditions, making this region unique on the continent. Tesla introduced its humanoid robot, Optimus, which in its first version stood 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed 125 pounds. It was able to walk and carry light objects, though with some inaccuracies. The second generation brought significant improvements, reducing its weight by 22 pounds and increasing its speed by more than 30%. Additionally, it can now carry up to 44 pounds and move its head thanks to a sensor system, while the precision of its arms has improved significantly, marking a key advancement in robotics. The cobalt blue tarantula looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Its legs, under the right light, glow a mesmerizing electric blue. It lives in deep burrows that it patiently digs and rarely comes out to show off, but when it does, it steals the show. Although its appearance is intimidating, it is more shy than dangerous. The soursop fruit, native to the Caribbean and Central America, can weigh over 11 pounds. Its unique flavor, a mix of sweet and sour, makes it very popular in juices and desserts. Thanks to its versatility, it's a common ingredient in many recipes, adding an exotic and refreshing touch. In the Czech town of Lukova, an empty church houses mysterious, faceless figures covered in white cloaks, representing former members of the community. It is said that at nightfall, the spirits of these parishioners wander the nearby cemetery. This place, steeped in history and mystery, has captured the imagination of many travelers, intrigued by its ghostly atmosphere. In Murdeshwara, Karnataka, India, stands an imposing statue of Shiva, reaching 123 feet, making it the second largest in the world dedicated to this god. Completed in 1204, thanks to donations from local merchants, the statue has become a symbol of devotion and culture. Residents of the region funded its construction as an expression of their deep faith. Mother swans care for their young in a unique way, carrying them on their backs during their first weeks of life. Nestled among their feathers, the young are safe from harm while learning by watching other swans interact. In Shenyang, China, lies the Panlong Ancient Road, a fascinating road that winds through the mountains with more than 600 S-shaped curves. Its design, reminiscent of a Chinese dragon, makes it one of the most challenging and visually stunning routes. Along this winding road, drivers can enjoy panoramic views that highlight the natural beauty of the region. At age 26, Beethoven began to lose his hearing, a tragedy for any musician. But he didn't let this dampen his love for music. As his deafness worsened, his passion grew, and he created masterful works such as the iconic Ninth Symphony. The Island of Man Tourist Trophy is known as the most dangerous motorcycle race in the world, with a grim history since its inception in 1907. On its challenging 37-mile street circuit, surrounded by mountains and cliffs, more than 250 riders have lost their lives in pursuit of glory. In Wyoming, the number of cows far outnumbers the human population. With a population of around 580,000, the state is home to more than 1.2 million cows, doubling its population. This impressive imbalance reflects the importance of livestock farming in the state's daily life and economy. The development of GTA 5 was one of the largest investments in the entertainment industry, surpassing the budget of several Hollywood films. Costing around $265 million, the game achieved astonishing production levels. Despite the enormous expense, its success was immediate, generating more than $1 billion in just 3 days. Qatar, completely lacking rivers, is forced to find innovative solutions for its water supply. Desalination is one of the keys, converting salt water into drinking water for its residents. This technological process has been vital in the arid desert, allowing the nation to maintain a constant supply. Guatemala is known for having the shortest average height in the world, a situation linked to nutritional problems and child malnutrition. Children in rural areas are particularly affected by the lack of access to nutritious food and medical care. With an average height of about 5 feet 1 inch to 5 feet 3 inches for men and 4 feet 11 inches for women, this phenomenon highlights the country's public health deficiencies. Grandadierite, considered the rarest gem on the planet, is found exclusively in Madagascar, in extremely limited quantities. Its scarcity makes it a priceless piece, capable of fetching more than $20,000 per carat, especially if it possesses brilliant color and impeccable clarity. The Chichen Itza Pyramid, with its 365 steps, is an exact reflection of the days of the year and a testament to the Mayans' astonishing astronomical knowledge. Each side has 91 steps, and the additional one at the top completes the total. Its precise alignment with the solar and lunar movements makes it a stone calendar, where the 4 stairways symbolize the seasons. Although its name evokes musical chords, the guitarfish is simply a marine inhabitant, unrelated to sound art. With an elongated, flattened body, its shape resembles that of a guitar, but its true connection is with rays, not with musicians. Seals have special whiskers called vibrissae, so sensitive that they function as a kind of natural radar. These whiskers allow them to detect even the slightest movements of animals underwater, even in low visibility conditions. By sensing the currents left by their prey, they are able to hunt with incredible precision. The giant African snail is one of the most impressive terrestrial creatures, reaching sizes of up to 12 inches. Native to East Africa, it has managed to adapt to various climates, allowing it to spread throughout the world. However, its survival has become a threat, as its proliferation affects both crops and local ecosystems. With its violet and yellow shell, it is a visually fascinating but problematically destructive pest. At 17, Malala Yousafzai became the youngest person to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. But her story goes far beyond the award. She stood up to the Taliban with words when she was just a child, denouncing their regime in a secret blog for the BBC. She survived a gunshot to the head, and instead of remaining silent, her voice grew even louder. On February 4, 1912, Franz Reichelt, a tailor with the soul of an inventor and bat wings on his back, jumped from the Eiffel Tower, relying on his homemade parachute. His creation, however, didn't work as he had dreamed, and the feat ended in tragedy. Although he failed in his attempt, his name is etched in history as a symbol of courage and aerial ambition. In Japan, there is a machine called the Perfumatic that turns a few minutes into a unique olfactory experience. Like a modern-day alchemist, it allows you to mix essences and create your own personalized perfume instantly. Just choose your favorite scents, and the machine works its magic. High in Europe, the Sierra Nevada ski resort rises to 10,827 feet, offering one of the most breathtaking views. The most surprising thing is that, despite its height, It is bathed in sunshine nearly 300 days a year, making it a unique destination for ski lovers. There, you can glide down the slopes while enjoying a sunny climate, combining the best of the snow with the warmth of the sun. Keebler has won hearts with its famous cookie factory in a tree and its friendly elf, Elves the Elf. Although that magical factory is pure fantasy, the elves have been the face of the brand for years, bringing sweetness and magic to every cookie. Slab City, in the heart of the California desert, calls itself the last free city in America. This unincorporated community attracts those looking to escape the rules and live at their own pace, far from government regulations. A unique place where freedom and creativity meet under the desert sun. The iconic Joseph Gordon-Levitt fight in the revolving walkway in Inception was a technical challenge. To film it, a 360-degree rotating set was built, and the crew spent months perfecting it without resorting to special effects. The result was one of the most memorable sequences in modern cinema, a feat of practical ingenuity. Taiwan is home to the imposing Taipei 101 Tower, which held the title of being the tallest building in the world between 2004 and 2010. But that's not all. It also has an incredibly fast elevator. It travels at an impressive 37.7 miles per hour, allowing visitors to quickly ascend to the heights. Soccer, the king of global sports, has its roots in ancient China, where Cuju was played over 2,000 years ago. In this primitive game, players kicked a leather ball to try to get it into a net. Soy sauce, with its deep umami flavor, is obtained through a fermentation process that can last from months to years. Soybeans are combined with wheat, salt, and a special fungus called koji, then left to settle in large barrels. This long process allows the ingredients to transform, creating the delicious condiment we know. Fin fire is like a life-saving grenade against fire. You throw it, it touches the flames, and boom, it goes out instantly. It doesn't require any buttons or complicated instructions. It works only when it comes into contact with heat. Ideal for quick emergencies in small spaces. A round mini firefighting hero, the MBOT Explorer kit is like a first robot friend for those who want to learn through play. With color-coded parts in a 3D manual, building it is as fun as it is educational. It comes ready to use and can be programmed with Scratch or Arduino. The squid worm is a marine creature with a very peculiar appearance. It measures 9 centimeters and has 10 tentacles that make it look like a mini squid. This strange creature, known as Teuthododrilus samai, slithers along the seafloor with an appearance that defies the imagination. In Bangkok, Wat Napanik restaurant's Noya tuna soup has been cooking non-stop for over 45 years. Fresh meat, tripe, and spices are added daily, but they always retain some of the original broth, creating a deep and unique flavor. It's like an eternal stew that improves with age, almost like a living culinary relic. The dengue detector, called Bazigo, uses computer vision to detect mosquitoes in real time and mark them with a red laser, like targets in a video game. This way, you can locate them before they bite. A futuristic ally against bites and diseases like dengue. Procter & Gamble created a prototype that's as curious as it is useful. A robot called Rollbot that, upon receiving a signal from an app, delivers toilet paper directly to the bathroom. It works with Bluetooth and wheels, like a mini emergency rescue delivery man. The hero we all need when we're most vulnerable. Asperatus clouds, officially discovered in 2009, look like giant waves churning in the sky, like a raging ocean floating above our heads. They're so unusual that they're still being researched, and it's still unclear how they form. Stung dogs have gone viral for their swollen snouts after failed encounters with bees, resembling living caricatures. Although they are generally harmless, you should keep an eye on them for allergies. However, their "I'll never smell flowers again" expression is already a social media classic. The world's most luxurious mask, created by Israeli jewelry brand Ivel, was made for a Chinese businessman and is valued at $1.5 million. It features 250 grams of 18-karat gold, 3,608 natural diamonds, and an N99 filter, all in a piece weighing 279 grams. High-level protection with red carpet shine. Stargazy pie is a traditional Cornish dish where sardines poke their heads, and sometimes tails, out of the crust as if gazing at the stars. Hidden beneath the pastry is a mixture of potatoes, bacon, eggs, and a creamy mustard sauce. A recipe as tasty as it is disturbing to look at. During the 2014 Rally Mexico, Thierry Neuville experienced a leak in his Hyundai's radiator just before the finish. With no coolant and the engine overheating, he and his co-driver improvised by pouring a Corona beer into the system. Surprisingly, it worked. They made it to the service station and finished third. An electric wheelchair with a very futuristic design that can safely climb stairs. Our BRO electric wheelchair goes up and down stairs and steps at the touch of a button, taking you to your destination safely and without any outside assistance. The Alieno Unum is a Bulgarian-made electric hypercar that looks like it came straight from the future. It has 24 electric motors and can reach up to 363 miles per hour. Plus, it incorporates air thrusters to improve performance and stability. It recharges with electricity, and it also breathes air as part of its system. Did Halle Berry know Adrian Brody was going to kiss her at the Oscars? Absolutely not. Years later, she revealed that she thought, "What the hell is going on?" According to her, that kiss wasn't planned and clearly took her by surprise. An underwater concert? That's Oceanic, a mind-blowing show by the Danish band Between Music. The musicians submerge themselves in specially designed tanks to play handmade instruments and sing with unique microphones. They don't use scuba gear. They just come up to breathe between songs. Everything is designed to recreate real-life underwater conditions, right down to the temperature. In Gibraltar, planes and cars share the same road. The airport runway crosses a public road, and every time a plane takes off or lands, traffic stops like a passing train. In the off-season, the wait can be 10 minutes, but in the summer, it's better to be patient. Boxing and chess in one sport? It exists, and it's called boxing chess. This combat alternates between rounds of punches and blitz chess matches. You can win by knockout or checkmate, which makes it as mental as it is physical. It's played in a ring, with gloves, strategy, and a lot of concentration. That smell of wet earth we love so much? It's called geosmin, and it's produced by soil bacteria when it rains. Our sense of smell detects it even in minute quantities. It's like a natural signal that water's on the way. The pygmy seahorse measures less than an inch and is a master of camouflage. It lives in the corals of Southeast Asia, blending perfectly into its surroundings. Its tiny bumps make it nearly invisible among the gorgonians. It's one of the smallest fish in the world and lives in schools of up to 20, a rare marine gem. Parahawking is an incredible blend of paragliding and trained birds of prey. Participants fly alongside falcons or vultures, following their instinct to find updrafts. Birds lead the way in the sky, and humans follow. It's a flight experience guided by nature. The Xiaomi SU7 is the brand's first electric car, and it's arrived with a bang. It accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.78 seconds, combining power and technology. Its battery offers up to 500 miles of range, ideal for long trips. It was introduced in 2021 and launched in 2024, a futuristic sedan that redefines mobility. In Tokyo, it's already common to see delivery robots carrying food on the sidewalks. They were developed by Cartken and Mitsubishi Electric, and Uber Eats uses them for its deliveries. They measure just over 2 feet, have 6 wheels, and can carry up to 44 pounds. They move at a leisurely but sure pace. The future is now home delivery. And that's all, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on interesting content.